Welcome back. Here is my podcast number 10 after Christmas has just passed away. On podcast number 9, I covered few things. One of the most important thing is parents do their best in raising their own kids with whatever baggage they come up with. Kids are all good kids and they turn out to be whatever it is based on the environment they were exposed to, willingly or unwillingly. And kids do not have a control on that. So when we look at kids who are not behaving properly and all that thing, don't judge the kids. Just see what they've gone through. Have some empathy. Yeah, you definitely, need to draw boundaries for the kids and all that thing. And, but do it with love in your heart. The clear message about this is all the parents, are whatever they are. The kids are whatever they are. The message here was directly, indirectly meant that me and you, we have to work on ourselves. When we work on ourselves, we benefit and people around us benefit. And then, it ripples around the world. So taking my example and giving you my story of my own personal life, as I grew up in an environment that made me control freak because of some hardship that I've gone through and all that thing. And sometimes somehow or the other it got ingrained in my brain, hardwired, not knowingly, that if I don't control my surroundings, I don't control people, I don't control situations, then I'm going to be a loser. And that's what exactly I did. And in return, what happened? Disaster happened in my life. My wife could not trust me because, I'm just a very control freak and not matured enough for the situation. My wife came in from a very good background. She came in from a very good family. So she didn't understand why I was acting in a certain way. My son, Chirag, because of my controlling behavior, he didn't understand it either. And, as he grew up, he just shared with me that, he said, I want to just get away from my dad as quickly as I can. And then I want to be in control of my own life. And out of that, he just became successful. But, he just did not have a good memories of me. And he just was very resentful of me. Same thing I did with my daughter, Karishma. I was very harsh on her, very strict on her, and took some very drastic actions that really left a lot of trauma and hurt to my daughter. So my wife, my son, my daughter, I've left a lot of trauma on their life. And remember, the message I told you previously is you and me have to work on ourselves. And, I took that message and I really, really worked on me. I got a psychologist, a psychiatrist. I went to tremendous amount of work working with psychologists, psychiatrists, counselor, uh, therapist, coach, going to seminars like Tony Robbins, Landmark, strategic coach, 7 habits of highly effective people, and so many others that I did. And I still have to work on me because there are some things that still have to work on me, like the anger that I comes in and my competitiveness that's in there. I get so hijacked with anger and frustration when things don't go my way. And if I did not still work on myself, I will create a lot of trauma around me and my life won't be happy as I want it to be. And I could tell you, since I've really worked on myself, on scale of 1 to 10, my happiness index is almost around now between 9 and 9.5. And my kids are happy with me. My son is happy with me. My daughter is happy with me. My wife feels comfortable and safe around me. They could trust me now as they could see that I'm work in progress. Am I perfect? Far from being perfect. I'm still working on myself. So message here is loud and clear. Judgment creates violence. Don't judge people. In fact, don't judge yourself either. Be loving and caring to you. Instead of judging, be more loving and look at what you could do to improve the situations, to improve yourself, to influence people in a good way. You can never control people, but you could always influence people with your behavior, with your tone of voice, with your body language. And what do you think about them? If you're thinking about them with love, understanding, acceptance, things will turn around. Rohan is almost, my grandson is 7 months old, and just seeing him laughing all the time, smiling all the time, just makes me feel happy as I could see the environment in the house that my daughter Karishma and Ajay is providing to them is so fulfilling and nourishing to them because there is so much love and harmony between Ajay and Karishma. That environment is going to really shape my grandson Rohan to be a happy kid. But fortunately, that's good for my grandson, but that's not how it's happening in the real world. There are a lot of unfortunate kids and unfortunate parents that they don't know or they were exposed to the conditions that they don't understand why they are the way they are. And they don't even invest time or money or effort on working on themselves. So please, my humble request, love yourself. Don't judge anybody. Message is loud and clear. Love overcomes everything. Just wishing you health, wealth, and happiness. God bless you. Love you.